Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie Man here, and we're back again with some Football Manager. And yeah, we've done the transfer period. There wasn't much. I tried to make tons and tons of signings. Like, I'm crazy amounts of signings. I went for a lot of players. We signed one player here from Botafogo, and we've had a disaster with him already. He's a Uruguayan. He's supposed to be awesome. I mean, look at his stats. He's pretty good stats. 23 for the price we paid for him. We didn't pay for it all up front. He fits into the position I want well, and he's very good on the ball. So I thought he was a very good player to bring in. He's 3 stars now. Potential to be 4, but he instantly goes in as the best attacking midfielder. So you know, and as an advanced playmaker as well, he's going to be really important to us. What else did we do? But that was the only transfers I could do, and I went mad. I went crazy on trying to sign. I wanted to sign a striker. As you guys know, we're short on a striker. Is this that guy that's coming in for free? Yeah, we signed this guy on a free as well. You know, centre midfield, attacking midfielder player. He looks okay. You know, the scout. Yeah, not the scout, the chief exec went for him. He's 27, so, but I mean, his stats are okay, and I suppose we'll see how he goes, and he might just be utility. But yeah, we'll just see how that one goes. Who did I try and sign now? Why do I always hit a mental block? But we'll do the friendlies first, and the last live com I always forget. It was Tottenham. Last live com was Tottenham. Yes, 2-1. So after the Tottenham game, as you can see, it wasn't the greatest period of time. But oh, did I click on that? After the Tottenham game, we came out and we beat Aston Villa 3-1. Peter Crouch, Charlie Adam, and Matt Wilson. You know, some another good result there. And you know, we as Stoke have been playing really well. A game after that, we come up against Norwich. Ryan Shawcross scores, and Charlie Adam again. Charlie Adam has certainly had an awesome second half of the season. He's done a lot for the club. We came up against Reading next, and you know, Reading was going to be the sort of game that I expected to win. But if you look there, Peter Crouch, you know, 5-7, 2, you know, a little awful, absolutely awful. So, what can you expect when he's getting that sort of rating? We come up against Wigan, and it's frustrating when you lose this sort of game, because this is a game I felt we certainly should be winning. You know, we have to be winning this sort of game. Michael Catley gets another serious injury. I'm going to have to look to replace him. I thought he would be fine as that right winger for quite a few seasons. But the problem is he's so injury prone. He spent most of the season injured. When he comes back, he might play 1 or 2 good games, and then he's out injured again. This game was a little bit touch and go. It was a 3-2 victory against Burnley. As you can see, Jonathan Waller's got an own goal. And our new signing, he comes in and he gets injured in the first game. Kenwyne Jones comes on and scores, and Charlie Adam has a screamer again. Our defence did pretty well, but again there, Peter Crouch, he's just completely dropped off the form, completely fallen out of form, and it's led to me being 100% sure that I need another striker. Vukovic here scores his first goal for the club. He gets injured as well in the same game. He's been quite injury prone. Hopefully next season he can you know, sort himself out on that sense. Why are you going so slow? 2 at a time. 0-0 draw against West Brom. Not really. No, it was a pretty boring game. But then the big one, Manchester United, and we win 2-1. I just have to savour that. Robert Hoof scored, and Kenwyne Jones, we scored 2 quite early on, and then they came back into it. But what is the best is that we weren't even at home, we was away. If you remember earlier on in the season, Blackpool absolutely steamrolled us. We finally get our revenge, and we beat them 2-1. It's not the same result as them, but again, look, Michael Catley came back from injury, injured again. So, same with Matthew Everington, came back and then he's injured again. So, injuries we've really struggled with. This game, we were performing brilliantly, and we we went up. You know, there's certain standout players as well. Charlie Adam has to be one of them. But Jonathan Walters gets injured, and that is, to me, extremely frustrating, because he's actually out for 3 months, guys. You know, 3 months is not a period of time that I really want to deal with, so that's really frustrating. But today's game is QPR, and I'll just show you if I can look on my shortlist. If it will load, we want position, because we want strikers, and I will find who we went for. We did go for Boney. They agreed a deal, and he wanted to come. So you know, make sure you leave a comment, guys. He's a prospect now for the summer, depending on the budget I get. It was over an amount of months, obviously, but we could have got him. It would have been like 40 million, but he would have been our striker then, our long-term striker for, you know, years and years to come. But we went for Pablo Osvaldo because I did a lot of checks, and you see some of these, you know, recommendations there, future, you know, what they're going to be in the future, and he's at Sao Paulo, the Brazilian. He's 25. I thought, not a bad age. He wanted quite a large deal, but we couldn't get a work permit. Looked at his wage and thought we'd get a decent wage, and we would have signed him, but he just couldn't get a work permit. I mean, look at his stats. He would be brilliant for our club, changing the way we play as well, because he's 5'7". But yeah, guys, we just couldn't get him through the door. You know, I don't know if we'll try again for him, because I think if we couldn't get him now, are we really going to be able to get him when it comes down to the transfer market? When it comes down to the summer, because, you know, same again with the work permit situation. But let's go into this game, and it's a shame because Jonathan Walters will not be playing. Is this just going to go really slow? So Jonathan Walters cannot play, and instantly I know who I want to replace him would be Vukovic, but it's a little bit frustrating. It's going so slow. Why is it going so slow? It doesn't normally do this. It's just like, oh, I don't care what you're doing. So it's not even registering that I clicked, is it? Oh, this is going far too slow. Right, I'm going to cut here, guys, and we'll come back when the game starts. I'm sorry about that. So I think that's fixed it, hopefully. I mean, that was ridiculous. Yes, right, so Vukovic on the right. Share. No. Why is it doing this? I really don't understand. I don't think it's nothing to do with the computer as far as I can tell. So Matt Wilson can come back in and play on the left. I prefer him on the right, but you can play on the left for this one. Palacios in on the bench, and is he riled up for this? I'm happy with the training workload. You get that so much. Actually, that's not where the comments are. He does my head in. You get him constantly. Oh, the training workload's so difficult. Just shut up. Just stick with Fortune to start off with, because we want to get him to the stage that he was at in the first couple of games, and then injury strikes. And trust me, injury struck, and I was pissed off. Here's some scout reports on a couple of the players that I feel going forward we might look at. Dikaite would be good for us, I feel, and especially in the way that we play. Right. Still 7th. Still enjoying life in 7th. And looking for a win here, really, to stay 7th. I need to remember, pause it, stick it on extended, and hopefully I say, there's another win in the bag here for us. And he's someone who we've got to watch out for today, Tarat. I think Wilson should have the pace to maybe hang with him a little bit. Go on and Zonzi straight away. Fortune, Vukovic. Fortune needed to make that run, but Vukovic, heavy touch. Tranny, what a name. I thought I was going to cock up them. But it has to a degree, Shea. Fortune was making the run. Vukovic is going to run in there. He scored for us already. Oh, damn. Just puts it wide. He's got his first goal for the club now, though, so he should be growing in confidence. He started being picked for Montenegro again. Hoof? Yes, Robert Hoof. I mean, when you're relying on your defenders to score goals for you, this is not a good sign. And this is such a different contrast when I sit down. I load up the Stoke save, and I feel energetic, I feel ready to play, compared to when I sit down and I load up the Bradford Park Avenue game and it's like, oh God, are we going to lose? Are the tactics going to work? Are the lower league sides figuring out a tactics difficult, because I know I don't have the players to pass the ball and what happened there? To pass the ball and be creative. So then I have to think up of a tactic that's a complete different tactic to what I'd usually use, because I start in the Premiership or the Championship normally. Vukovic, Fortune, nice pass. Oh, that's okay. It's better that he's being a bit of a nuisance towards them. I mean, we only paid $1 million for him. I've expected more from him. Oh, good tackle. Yes. I always have to check down at the bottom to make sure that it's not a penalty. I'm so looking forward to season 2. I just want to see if we get any money though. Oh, if he'd have slipped it up there, Mbaya, Tranny gives it to Baswinga. Get the ball off to Rat. Oh, Granero's clean through. Yep. Damn. Cannot give them that sort of, room. Just let them cut us in half. I mean, we don't have particularly fast centre backs. But they've had such a solid season, but we've started conceding a few more recently to the lower end teams in the league, which is what I thought we would be. Adam fans and Zonzi, come on, get right back into it, right back in the face. And Zonzi's had a mixed season, but I'm pretty happy with him. Shea fans, Adam, look at that passing movement. I feel like I've changed the way that Stoke play to a degree. And Zonzi, Adam, I mean, we're controlling the game. And Zonzi again, Ness to Shea. Has he got someone there? I mean, number 16, I think that's Adam. He was making the run. Ness, poor shot. Make a breakaway. Stay tight. Go and shot across. Not bad. Oh, but that's bad. Stay tight to him. We did, but now Shawcross is out of position. Zamora. Oh, Jesus. 2 on the counter-attack. Been in complete control. And just managed to pull our defenders out of position. I feel like a strike from that far out. We should have done better with that. Breck Shea's not playing very well. Oh, no. I don't like it because I've got Chris Samba. Yeah, Breck Shea's not playing very well at all. Tune, I mean, he'd have to switch it, and you don't have to see that switch. A sort of switch. Oh, look at the passing, Adam. Oh, that's horrible. Frustrated because we went 1 up, and we've collapsed at the back. Samara for another. Oh, yeah. No, great. Last ditch defending there. But on the break, they're ripping us to pieces. Absolutely ripping us to pieces. I'm getting frustrated now because I feel like this should be when we win. I'm not happy. Not happy at all. I feel like we're being a little bit self-destructive by, giving the ball away, that's standing off them and then letting them attack. We had such a great live com last time as well, result-wise. I mean, the way we're moving the ball is better, but maybe I don't really have the players to be doing that. Granero's through, great save by Begovic. That's a brilliant save. Come on, work the ball quicker going forward. You find Shea. What is Shea doing? That's horrible from Shea. He's coming off. He's been awful. Absolutely awful. We bring Pennant on and switch Vukovic to the left. Pennant's got great crossing. Let's bring Pennant on. Stick him on the right, Vukovic on the left. I mean, I'm really unhappy with the way Shea's played. Really unhappy. Vukovic now on the left. It's poor cross, but I mean he's tried more than what Shea's done in the whole game already. Townsend, he's got pace. It's good trickery as well. Holden, Townsend, is he going to outpace Shotton? He is not, but he still gets a cross in. 3-1. Jesus. Oh, it won't stand. They've just taken control of the game. They've really just taken control of the game, and now we're just not. We're not doing anything now. Wheeling on. It's difficult. It's difficult. Can Shawcross just switch onto the right? Not preferably. How's Cameron on the right? Prefer Cameron there on that right. I mean, that's all our subs done. I've just done that change. It does that all the time. I just made this sub. But it does at this moment in time look like we're heading for defeat. I feel like we could snatch a draw, but we're really not playing the way you need to be playing to snatch a draw. No. Our passes, we're not connecting with our passes. And we're fumbling. We're fumbling about. Samba. Tarat. Don't want him on the ball. Hoof. Wilson. There's just not the players there. But Whelan brings it forward. Adams. He finds Fortuné very well. But what can Fortuné do? Great play by him. Oh, yes! Is that Charlie Adam? Oh, it's an own goal. We'll take it. Diakite, a player who we were going to look at as well, actually. It's own goal, but finally a good passage of play. A really good passage of play. Fortuna just whips that in there, and when they've got 3 players all going for one ball, that can happen. It's really down now who just takes it, who goes for it. I'm not going to switch from attacking. I want to keep this up. To Begovic. He clears that well. I didn't like Adams' flick on though. It was a poor flick on. Pennant's come on and played okay. Adams loses it though. No, Remy. He didn't turn on the pace, but he managed to fool both centre backs then. There's lots of areas in the squad that I know I want to look at that really aren't solid enough. We've overachieved. this season, definitely, for the squad. So I know there's changes that certainly need addressing. Tranny, I love saying that. Traore, gives it to Remy now. Is Remy playing out on the wing? Oh, what a ball to Tarat. He scores, and that ball has fooled us all game. Just over the top like that. And I'm really disappointed that, again, Shawcross and Hoof are too far apart from each other, and they let him waltz in, and he's placed that past Begovic. That's really frustrating. They've got a corner in. Oh, off the crossbar. Great double save. Begovic has been brilliant. They should have had more. We've not been good enough. We've really not been good enough. They've outperformed us. Fortune. Not a bad ball to Vukovic. What can he do with it? Oh, wasted. She played it back into the centre. That was the glimpse of hope. We've had the odd moment like that. Vukovic has played pretty well, to be fair to him. Fortune is coming in. He's had a solid game for us. Adams. Vukovic again. Looks good on the ball. Adams, come on. Yes. 3-3. You know, I don't feel like we deserve it, but you take that. You take that, definitely. Lucky if you ask me, but I will take that day in, day out, definitely. Go on, Adams. Is that going to Granero with a late chance? Puts it wide. That's got to be it, surely. Coming up now. Hoof. Begovic. Cameron now. Surely the full-time whistle is on its way. Is there going to be one last chance? No. Well, we came back. I mean, it's saying to say we unlucky. I'm not particularly happy, but we'll go with unlucky because I don't want to, lose the moral of the team. We stay seventh. We're certainly not comfortably seventh. I feel now we will finish between sixth and eighth, sixth and ninth. Sorry, I don't feel we'll drop any lower than ninth. Coming up to the end of the season, I think the next episode may be the end of the season, and for the first time under this tactic, it is very possession orientated, and we certainly didn't have the spoils of possession in this game. Their team's actually really strong. I don't know why QPR are struggling as much as they are. They've got a very strong team. 6-3, bloody hell. Tottenham Joe. Oh, and Liverpool lost. Liverpool lost to Wigan. Wow. Alright, so let's have a quick look at the fixtures. Finances, you don't want to see them because they're not very good. Yeah. So I would have done 2. Wow, only 3 games this month. And there. So I don't know. There is one more game for you guys. It's a Liverpool game. Do you know what? I won't bring you the Liverpool game. I don't see the point. I will bring you the Chelsea game. And we can round off the season. We'll do the Chelsea game, round off the season, and then look forward to the next season. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.